What's up, guys? Coach Frank back at the compound today, coming at you for part 3, the Beast Mode Barbell series. And what we have for you today is a lower body workout. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so back today for part 3 of the Beast Mode Barbell series. Yes, what we have decided to do is create another 12-part muscle building series specifically for you, utilizing nothing but barbells. So if you've been struggling to build your greatest body, how do I maximize my training, how do I unlock my hidden potential, but all I have access to is barbell, guys. What we're doing is we're taking care of all of those questions for you with this 12-part muscle building series, guys. So if you haven't done so yet after this video, make sure to go check out the first 2 and then hit that subscribe button so you are notified next time that the rest of this series releases. Now, if you've landed on this video for some reason and you don't have a barbell and all you have is dumbbells, guys, what I want you to do is click the channel somewhere, scroll through the page here, find that Dumbbell Domination series. I'll make it even easier, guys. Click this link right here. I'm gonna open up the entire 12-part Dumbbell Domination series, which we just finished up and wrapped up for you guys. And each one of these entire programs, guys, these entire series are absolutely free. Think about it, guys, 24 free workouts just for you to maximize your body, build more muscle, and at the end of the guys, build your greatest physique and live your greatest life, guys. So let's get into this lower body workout, guys. What we're gonna do is walk you through the workout here, giving you every single exercise individually, handing you over a few short cues on how to perform these exercises, letting you know why we structured it in the way that we did. If you stick around until the end, guys, I'm gonna walk you through and show you how you can actually take this and apply it to a done-for-you follow along program, guys. So make sure to stick around till the end, guys, so you do not miss out on the opportunity to have a complete 5-part muscle building series done for you, ready to go, guys. So let's get into this, guys. Now, when you talk about sets and reps, this is hypertrophy. So this is muscle building training. So this is not power building, it's not power lifting, and it's also not metabolic or athletic style of training. Our goal is to build as much muscle as we potentially can, and how you do that as far as sets is gonna be somewhere between 8 to 12 sets per exercise. Now, if you're just getting started, maybe you're in the first year and a half of your training, so you would be quote unquote a beginner, 3 sets per exercise is gonna be ideal for you. And then as you begin to progress and advance through your muscle building journey, you can then get into 4 sets, into 5 sets, and then beyond, guys. So our first exercise in this lower body Beast Mode Barbell workout is gonna be a traditional back squat, guys. We've all done this, maybe you haven't done it, I don't know, but it's a back squat, guys, one of the best mass builder, muscle building exercises for our entire lower body. So I want you guys to get underneath the bar here, lock it up. This is, this doesn't need to be low bar. You just sit it on your upper back where you place it comfortably. Now, as far as breaking at your hips and knees, I want you to do it jointly together, guys. So we really want to get both our hamstrings and quads firing through this movement. So ideally, when you descend down, I want you breaking at the hips and knees at the same time. Lower yourself to about parallel. I don't need you going below. I don't need a massive butt wink through this movement. I want you guys keeping tension on both those quads and hamstrings throughout the entire movement, and then accelerating back up. The greatest cue I can potentially give you as you come up to the top is don't think about lifting your body up. Think about pushing the floor away. By thinking and using that cue of I need to push the floor away, you almost turn the movement into a leg press, and you're gonna be forced to keep tension and pressure on the legs throughout the entire movement. So from the bottom, push the floor away, your body's gonna stand up just by itself. Second movement, guys, is once we're done in the back squat, we're gonna move right into a front squat. Now, as you approach the bar in the front squat, first thing you wanna do is you wanna lower the weight. If you're squatting 225 with the back squat, maybe start with 135 just to get the movement down. But the front squat, guys, best cue here is to place your arms. If you have limited wrist mobility, it's gonna be hard for you to tuck it up like an Olympic lifter. So for me, I cross my arms, use my thumbs to lock in the bar, and then the bar rests here on my upper clavicle. And that would probably be ideal for most of you guys. Now, the front squat is gonna force you to get a little bit more upright. It's gonna force you to use more core stabilization and just a little bit of overall upper body strength. And that's why I did it second, so you can get maximum load from the back squat and then moving into more of a stabilized movement with our front squat. Now, our third exercise is gonna be a hip thrust. So we're gonna need a bench and a barbell with a lot of weight in order to do these hip thrusts. And this is really gonna be what's gonna be building our glutes, guys. Our glutes is one of the most powerful muscles in our body. And a lot of times men, I know there's gonna be men and women watch this video, but sometimes men, they struggle to train this because they think this is a women's exercise. Guys, I can tell you some of the greatest athletes in the world do this exercise every single week. So the hip thrust is gonna put so much mass, so much power through those glutes, which is gonna be obviously carry over into your back squat. It's gonna be carry over to your front squat. It's gonna be carry over to your RDL, it's gonna be carry over to your lunge, to your leg press. Anything that you do that's utilizing your legs, the glutes are gonna be involved in that movement. So it's very important and very critical for us to train them heavy. So the hip thrust should be a heavy movement, guys. You want that bar sitting across here, across your front hip. Now, if you want, use a towel, use a squat bar pad like I did here, because that bar can create a lot of pressure inside of your hips. So you want to give yourself some security there. So hip thrust, guys, then we're gonna move right into our RDL, also known as a Romanian deadlift. And this is gonna be really, our primary mover is gonna be our glutes and hamstrings. Now, in terms of an RDL, it's a little bit different than a stiff leg. Stiff leg, you have straight legs. Not a huge fan of it because not a lot of people can actually perform that exercise correctly. So with an RDL, I'm going to soft bend in your knees. The break is going to come at your hips. So as you begin the movement, I want your hips breaking first, and then your cue is to drive your glutes and hips behind you as far back to the wall as you can. Now the movement is over the minute you feel your upper body start to round. So we don't need to get all the way down to the bottom. We don't want to use our back to force ourselves to go deeper. Once your hips stop moving, that exercise has stopped working the muscles that we're trying to train. So our fourth exercise, guys, is going to be an RDL. We're going to move into an alternating lunge. If you have the space, guys, you can make this a walking lunge, but I know a lot of us, when we're training at home, maybe it's in a garage or even training at a gym, we're packed in, we have limited equipment. So alternating right, come back, left, come back, right, come back, is simulating a walking lunge without having to leave your kind of like 6x6, 8x8 area that you're training in. As far as the what muscles are the lunges going to be training, they're really training the entire leg. You know, I'm not telling you that you want to take a short step, which is going to be more of a quad focus. I'm not telling you to overextend and get really long, which is going to be more of a hamstring focus. We want a natural lunge movement. So go to where you're comfortable, go to where you can land safely and secure, come down, and then drive yourself back up. Now the last two exercises are gonna be done in a superset, and it's gonna train our calves, guys. This is the only superset in this workout. It's gonna be heavy barbell calf raise. So maybe the same weight you squatted, maybe a little bit more. Just step on underneath it, and then you're gonna just stay on the ground. We've done some calf raises where I have you stand on a step, but because we have a lot of weight on our back, guys, I'm just looking for you to train the top portion of that movement. So really, like I said, guys, heavy, you know, maybe 8 reps is gonna be the maximum. So I'm really thinking about driving up, getting on my big toe as I possibly can, really trying to squeeze out that last ½ inch of the movement at the top. And once you've done your heavy calf raise, I want you to place the bar back on the rack and then just finish off with some quick pumps, guys. This is just gonna pump more blood flow, more nutrients, more oxygen into those little tiny baby calves that we all have, guys. So finishing the workout off with a superset of heavy barbell calf raises, and then finishing that superset off with some quick pumps, getting as much muscle into those calves as possible, guys. So let me run through that entire workout, guys, one more time for you. We got the back squat, heavy, guys, hips and knees break at the same time, really focus on getting as much force and load out of those legs as possible. Then moving into our front squat, locked in, keep your upright secure so you don't fall over. And then moving into the hip thrust, guys, really getting those glutes fired up, really building that biggest muscle in our body, guys. And then we're gonna move into the RDL, then into our alternating lunges, right, left, all the way to, and then so with lunges, guys, remember, if it's 8 to 12, it's gonna be 8 to 12 per leg. So that's gonna be more like a 16 to 24. And then finish the workout off with barbell calf raises and calf pump, guys. Like I said, part 3 here of the Beast Mode Barbell series. If you haven't seen them yet, make sure to go check out part 1 and 2. Also hit that subscribe button so you are notified next time when part 4 is dropped. And I told you guys I had a special invite for you. So what I want you to do, guys, is click down there on that first pinned comment, guys. Take it over to the next video. We're gonna show you how to actually take this workout and build it into a follow along done for you series. Literally all I have to do is walk into the gym and just execute what we're gonna give you guys here. So Frank Rich at the compound, guys, really enjoyed this. Hope you did as well. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button. Love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.